And what's good, everybody? Welcome back. Glad to have you guys back in the stream once again tonight here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Back covering play-by-play Eastern Conference semifinals matchup. Game number one tonight, it's the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Miami Heat. This game is at Miami, out in South Beach FTX Arena for this matchup. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit that thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. The Heat getting here, taking down the Hawks in 5 games in their first round matchup. Philadelphia winning over Toronto in 6 games in their first round series for Philly. So, couple injury updates here. Of course, the big one, Joel Embiid is out for game number 1 and also game number 2. He has been rolled out. That's a massive loss there, the scoring champ this season for Philadelphia. Huge loss. And going to have to figure out ways to score inside in this Miami Heat team with a defensive force down low at Bam Adebayo. Kyle Lowry is out tonight due to the hamstring injury for the Heat. So one player listed out for both of these teams. He actually had 6 players coming into this matchup going in questionable. Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, PJ Tucker, Max Strus, Caleb Martin, Markieff Morris, all listed questionable. But just one player listed out tonight with Kyle Lowry. Elcast, thanks so much for joining in, man. Ralph, Stringer, Vegas, welcome back to the stream. Everybody being a part here tonight on the channel. Heat's defense blazing through that first round, intense, holding Trae Young to just 15 points per game, 29% shooting from the floor in that Game 1 series. Shot the ball low percent, 16.7% from three-point range as Trae Young was held. 3 out of the 5 games in that series, Miami held Atlanta under 95 points total in the scoring column. The Heat with the number 2 defense so far in the postseason. Top 5 in the NBA this season. And Philadelphia is going to have to see if they can get some answers without Joel Embiid. James Harden needs to unleash his old self if they want to have a chance in this one. Looks like we're going to have a quick tip-off, it looks like. So we're going to tip off in just a moment. What's good, Bradley? Welcome to the streamer, man. Jay Ramirez, welcome back in here, brother. Philadelphia goes in the dark blue uniforms. Red numbers, red letters, white outline for this matchup, Miami. White jerseys today, red numbers, red letters out on the front. They go with the black letters out on the back. James, welcome back to the stream here, man. I was doing a lot of overtime yesterday, man. Yeah, I covered a baseball game yesterday afternoon. Went into 11 innings for yesterday. It was unbelievable. Had 3 good games over the weekend. Yeah, send my thoughts out to you, James. Stay safe there, brother. Wow, I didn't hear about that. Marcus Santos Silva playing football? Signed with the Browns? Wow. Didn't hear about that. We're going to tip off in just a moment here between Miami and Philadelphia as they meet up at the half-court circle. As we are underway, the Heat go left to right in the floor. They control the opening tip. Starting 5 tonight for Miami. Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, Jimmy Butler, PJ Tucker, Bam Adebayo. With a quick response by the Heat for their first bucket of the game. Starting 5 for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey, James Harden, Danny Green, Tobias Harris, DeAndre Jordan. Gets to start the center position today in place of Embiid. 3 missed off the back rim by Maxey. Tipped up rebound goes to Miami by Butler. Butler has it at the wing of the perimeter. Moves it out to his left into the hands of Strus. Back outside to Butler. Butler out to the left elbow. Up fakes. Looking to move it back. Bounce pass into the hands of Adebayo. Has it the low block. Backs his way. Adebayo puts up the mid-range shot. Off the back rim twice. Drops in. That's good for 2. What a start here for the Heat. 4-zip. Christian, welcome back in. Sean Sam on the stream. Welcome on board. Yes, I heard that Keontae Johnson's transferring from Florida. Yeah, so I heard that he's supposed to graduate Florida this coming month. And then he's supposed to transfer, it looks like. Good for him, man. I hope to see him back in the basketball court once again. That would be awesome for him to come back. Inbound to Harris. Floats it up over the top. There's the two-handed flush. That is DeAndre Jordan, number 9 in the game today. Receives the pass over the top from Tobias Harris. 10:40 left to go in the first. Heat have possession at the wing with Butler. Butler dribbles up to the elbow, kicks out corner, 3 on its way. Tucker gets it. Perfect 3 for 3 so far, and they're all 3 possessions by Miami. Will, thanks so much for joining in, man. Sixers 1 for 2 so far. Harden, dump off, right baseline, turnover, off the fingertips of Jordan out of bounds. So not much time spent with Philadelphia here for DeAndre Jordan. Came over that trade alongside with James Harden from Brooklyn to Philly, as that's a good bucket down low. Bam Adebayo with a putback. And this is the first time that James Harden has played without Joel Embiid beside him this season on the floor together. So this is uncharted territory right now for Harden. Top of the key. Jordan passes out to Harden. Harden at the left elbow. Step back 3 in the air now. Takes it. Missed off the back rim. Rebound. Getting pulled back down for the Heat. The Heat will take it up the floor. Butler dribbles, attacks, dump out to Vincent. Kick out to the corner. Wide open 3. PJ Tucker couldn't connect on it though. It's a rebound pulled down defensively by Danny Green. Look at the push it for Philly. Maxey going straight downhill. He scores. That's through for 2. Nice strong take there right to the hole for Tyrese Maxey. Maxey popping off first 2 games in the series for Philadelphia. Miami with the ball. 9:15 left to go in the first. Lob over the top. That's a throwdown. It goes from Gabe Vincent to Bam Adebayo. Trail straight down the lane and soars over the top for the two-handed flush. Nice play design right there. Jumper right back. We're going quick. That's good by Tobias Harris from the mid-range. 11-6, 3 minutes through, 9 minutes left to go in the first. Top of the key, Adebayo hands it over to Vincent. Dribbles around the screen now at the free throw circle. Up fakes on Maxey. Sneaks around him, puts up the shot. Missed off the back rim. Off the hands of Harris. It will go out of bounds. Last touch by Philadelphia. So the clock will stop now. So we have 8:45 left to go. Inbound, corner, 3. That's good. Max Strus. 14-6 Miami, as they are cooking, firing in all cylinders right out of the gate. Harris attacks, lost it out of bounds. Turnover Philadelphia. Miami comes out and they are firing and making their shots. Feeling it. Always a good sign when one of the best defenses in the NBA is feeling it offensively from the floor. As right now, Miami is 6 of 7 shooting right out of the gate. Make it 7 for 8. Jimmy Butler shot is good. Lob from Green to Jordan. Jordan stepped out of bounds with it though. Foot on the baseline. Turnover. So Philadelphia right now struggling with the turnovers. So we have 8:02 left to go. And Philadelphia is not shooting the ball that bad either. They're 3 of 5 from the floor. It's just the turnovers have limited them with their shots so far. 3 total turnovers in the first 4 minutes. Wide open jumper. That's too easy. Spot up Jay at the elbow. Jimmy Butler. And now we'll bring in Doc Rivers to take a timeout. 18-6 the score. Starting things off here for Miami right out of the gate in this game. 7:48 left to go in the first quarter. Yeah, I think you guys are going to be back for next year for Louisville there, Christian. Uncle Pizzle, what's good? Welcome back to the stream here, man. Yeah. Yesterday there with Giannis, that was just crazy with him taking off. I was covering baseball yesterday, so I was out this whole weekend. Yeah, I have a couple of announcing jobs at different colleges. This upcoming weekend, I actually got asked to announce the conference tournament games for this upcoming weekend. So there's not going to be like a lot of streams here this upcoming weekend because I'm announcing a lot of baseball games this weekend. So I got 6 baseball games in the span of 3 days. I'm going to take the Suns tonight. Close game, I think. I'll go 109-106 Phoenix. Yeah, that should be a really good defensive series there. Dallas and Phoenix. Yeah, massive pickup with Tyrese Hunter. It's going to be interesting to see like who gets him in the transfer portal. What's good, Warren? Welcome back to the streamer, man. Jamarian Sharp, 7'5" from Western Kentucky. Yeah, that's the big dude that blocks shots. Every single starter scored so far for Miami. 6 points by Bam Adebayo. He's got 3 rebounds. 4 points by Jimmy Butler now. 3 points each with a made 3 by Max Strus and PJ Tucker. And then a 2 made by Gabe Vincent. So Miami comes out there firing 8 of 11 from the floor to start off this game. Philadelphia right now is 3 of 5. The turnovers crushing them. 3 turnovers so far. 2 of those turnovers by DeAndre Jordan. This is just kind of like uncharted territory right here for Philadelphia because Joel Embiid receiving a lot of minutes, especially throughout the playoffs. All 5 starters between Embiid, Maxey, Harden, Harris, and Green, and Harris, they were all going with like 35 plus minutes, mostly like a night or so. So they weren't playing the bench too often here. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes without Embiid now for the first 2 games of the series. So he's out for at least the first 2 due to that orbital fracture, and then they'll release later on in the week if he's available for 3 and onwards. Lucas, welcome in. I'm a Celtics fan. Yeah, I cover different teams here in the NBA. Not just one team, all different types of teams. Also college basketball, too. Randy, welcome in. Good evening, man. Yeah, it's just one game. It's going to be tough, though. One second. We're going to come back from a timeout here. I see the score's a little bit odd. Doc Rivers are taking the timeout. I think 16-6 they got on the scoreboard right now. Okay, so they rolled what? Oh, no, they got 15-6. Okay. So they rolled a 3, didn't count before that on the timeout. So you check that 3. They took it off the board. Score is now 15-6. 7:35 left to go in the first. Heat have the possession, top of the key. Adebayo moves it outside Vincent. No look pass right corner. Butler dumps it down low. Adebayo kick out to the wing. Open 3 in the air. There's 18 right there. Max Strus with a triple. 18-6. 7:20 left to go in the first. Philadelphia with the ball. At the wing, Maxey. Maxey looking to put it off. He moves it out to his right into the hands of Green. Over to Paul Reed. First time into the game. Hands it right back over to Danny Green. Shoots the 3 at the wing. Hits it. 7 minutes remaining in the first. 9-point game. Heat with a possession. Butler has the top of the key. Ball fake. Moves it out to his left into the hands of Strus. Bounce pass. Finds the middle. Over to Adebayo at the free throw circle. Dribbles up on Reed. Reed slips. Adebayo swings it out to the wing. Butler. Up fake. Right baseline. Step back. Deep 2. Off the rim. No good. Rebound pulled down by Harden. Harden takes up the floor. 6:40 left to go in the first. Harden moves it outside to Maxey. Deep pull up from the outside. Missed off the back rim, no good. A rebound gets pulled down for the Heat. Butler takes up the floor. At the right corner, Jimmy Butler. Defended one-on-one by Danny Green. Butler backs his way. Right block now. Butler inside the key. Moves it outside to the wing. Strus slides to his right. Shoots the 3. It's up, no good. Hit the front rim. Rebound gets pulled down by Harden. We'll see what Philadelphia can do. Harden going downhill. Floats up the shot. Rattles in. Not going to count it, though. It's going to be called an offensive foul by James Harden pushing off. So James Harden still yet to score so far today. Offensive foul called on Harden pushing off on PJ Tucker. That's the first personal foul called for Harden this game today. Edgar, welcome in here, man. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Glad to have you guys on, be the part here in the channel tonight. Butler dribbles across the court, hands it off to Strus, passes out to his left into the hands of Vincent. Vincent moves it outside Strus, gives it over to Tucker in the corner. Tucker makes his way to the free throw circle, dumps it out top of the key, lob down low into the hands of Adebayo now, gets possession, puts it up, he scores, up and in off the backboard, strong bucket right there, gets possession right past Paul Reed down to the low post. 20-9 the score with 5:35 left to go in the first. Harden has it at the wing, he's defended by Strus 101. Harden dribbles towards his left around the perimeter. Harden yet to score so far today. Looking to change that. Bounce pass down low. Paul Reed puts up a right-handed hook. Gets the friendly roll as he had a big size advantage right in front of Gabe Vincent, his defender. 5:15 left to go in the first. Vincent kicks it out to the wing. Catch and fire three. Missed off the back rim by Strus. Defensive rebound pulled down by Green. Philadelphia has it back. Harden. At the top, crossover, 101, step back three in the air. No good. Rattled out by Harden. Rebound gets pulled down by Miami. Butler dribbles, attacks, bounce pass down low. Adebayo looking for two more. Couldn't get it up, though. Got fouled by Bam. He's going to shoot two at the free throw line. Personal foul charge to Paul Reed. First personal foul of the game. Doc Rivers not happy about the call. He thought it was a charge taken right before that. But it's going to send Adebayo to the free throw line. 4:52 left to go in the first. First one is good. What's good, Anthony? Welcome to the stream here, man. Hit me up in the chat. Who do you guys got in this one here? Sixers or Heat? If you're new in the stream, make sure to spike the thumbs up. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover basketball action, play-by-play, NBA games, college hoops as well on the channel. Bam Adebayo, second free throw right down the middle. Heat doubling up the Sixers early on, 22-11. Inbound, stolen away in the corner by Butler. Another chance here, Hero. First time in the game, moves it out to the wing. Extra pass, Tucker. Lob down low, it's Adebayo. Backs his way on Reed. Bam, turn around, left baseline. Off the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. Goes right back offensively to Tucker. Swings it out to the wing. Butler has it. Jacks up the three. Oh, he's got it. 3 second chance points for the Heat as South Beach is rocking here. 25-11 off the stolen inbounds. Reed, lob, over the top. It is good for two by Tobias Harris. Turnovers. Been a problem right out of the gate here for Philadelphia. Heat with the ball. Butler dribbles up to the left elbow. Kick out to the corner. Wide open three in the air. PJ Tucker missed off the rim. The rebound pulled down for Harris, but a loose ball fall charged to Philadelphia. The game clock stops. We got 4:09 left to go in the first. Ralph, thanks so much for joining in, man. The Heat will get the inbounds. On the floor, PJ Tucker, Gabe Vincent, Tyler Hero, Dwayne Dedman, and Jimmy Butler. Hero inbounds it out to Tucker. They move it around the perimeter. Dedman out to the left wing, moves it over to Butler. Bounce past Dedman, swings it down low. Tucker goes backdoor, missed the layup though. Hard fall, no foul. Shake Milton gives over to Harden, bobbled it, tipped, deflected in traffic. And the Heat called in a reach and foul. The clock will stop with 3:54. James Harden has to drop 35 in this game. You would think he is yet to even get on the scoreboard today with a big goose egg by Harden. 0 for 2 shooting, 8 minutes. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, no points by James Harden. Harden, the inbound passer. Gets the ball back from Danny Green. Harden dribbles up inside a key. Floats up the runner. Hit off the front rim. Battle for the rebound. Harden gets knocked down and gets fouled. Game clock will stop again. 3:47 remaining in the first. What's good? Nam on the stream. Welcome in. No. The loss of Lowry for the Heat's not equal to the loss of Embiid because Embiid's carried the Sixers all season long with the scoring. Whereas Miami's such a deep team that even if they lose like a star player, they can still get the job done for the Heat because of the depth of this team. Where it's tough for Philadelphia. And Philly starters have been logging a lot of minutes, like around 35 plus in that first round series against Toronto. First free throw is good by James Harden, finally on the scoreboard today. 25-14 the score. What's good, O'Harker in the stream? Welcome in from Jamaica. Second free throw coming up by Harden. Makes the second. 3:45 left to go in the first 10-point game. Miami with a possession. Hero takes it past the half-court logo. Hero, Deadman, Vincent. Victor Oladipo, first time playing tonight. And Jimmy Butler, that's the 5 on the floor currently at the wing. Here's a 3. Missed off the rim, no good by Oladipo. Deadman gets stripped down low. It's going to be a loose ball foul charge to Dwayne Deadman, though, as he's looking back at the official, trying to wonder about that call. Bam Adebayo about to get ready to check into the game in a couple moments. He's at the scorer's table, and he will. So Adebayo replaces now Deadman, who comes out of the game for the Heat. Dwayne Deadman picks up 3 quick personal fouls in a 1-minute span. Yikes. 3.5 left to go in the first. Bounce pass in through traffic. That is a turnover. Shake Milton looking for Paul Reed, and you can only imagine that with Joel Embiid being the center point of this offense down low, that these guys are all sorts here. All like clustered all over the place with Paul Reed, and they've given Paul Reed an opportunity to start off this game. It was DeAndre Jordan who got the chance, and both of them have just been recipients of passes underneath the hoop that they have missed their mark on and could have had for a couple buckets to make this game closer. 3 minutes left to go in the first. Harden has just 2 points, both to the free throw line, yet to make a field goal. Step back 3, top of the key. He changes that right there. James Harden knocks down the 3 ball. We'll see if that sparks something here for Philadelphia. Harden's up to 5. Second made 3 of the game for Philly. The Heat have possession. Vincent had his pickpocket right there from behind. Gets stolen away by Paul Reed. Pass ahead. Layup is good. Up and off the backboard by Matisse Thybulle. 25-20. Timeout taken on the floor. It's by Miami with 2:34 left to go in the first. All right, now we're starting to get into a game here between these two teams. 25-20, 2:34 remaining in the first. The Sixers starters have finally all scored. Top scorer in the game for Miami. Everybody has scored so far for the Heat as far a starter in this game. 10 points by Bam Adebayo, top scorer, top rebounder. He's got 4 rebounds for the Heat. What's good, Hartheimer? Welcome back to the stream, man. Ooh, let's see. Nick Foles, where will he go? I was thinking like maybe Cleveland, because the whole quarterback situation with Baker Mayfield's like so up in the air right now. Turnover's been a major troublesome spot so far for Philadelphia. Shocking that they're only down by 5 right now as they've gone on to a run. Both these teams been pushing it up the floor. I thought we'd see a lot less points right here on the board right now. Because it's the first time these two teams have played each other in the series. It's been a while since they played. I think last met back in February in the regular season. Yeah, that's right. They got Deshaun Watson. Like, who knows how that's going to go this year. That's taking a big risk. Like, he might play, he might not play. Yeah, that would make sense there. Welcome and Clean Music Lover. Yeah, I've heard news from like San Francisco that Trey Lance might not like be ready yet. Leon, thanks so much for joining in from Jamaica. We get back to action. 2:30 left to go in the first. Miami has the basketball. Oladipo on the floor. Bounce passes over to the left wing. Butler working on Thibault 101. Butler. Bounce pass down low. Double team Adebayo. Moves it out to the corner. Jab step. Off balance jumper. Butler takes it. Missed off the back rim. Rebound gets pulled down for the Sixers. Harden takes up the floor. Harden, lob down low. Reed has it. Puts it up and he scores. Able to get past Max Strus to the hole. So Philadelphia cutting right on back in this game. Heat have yet to score in the last 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Hero kick out to the corner. 3 in the air. And Miami's just gone cold. Oladipo missed the 3. Another offensive rebound though. Here's another chance for Miami. Butler attacks down the hill. Missed the layup. Tipped off the glass. Couldn't get it to go. And the Sixers have numbers here. Harden at the top of the key. Swings it outside. Catch and fire 3 in the air. Couldn't get it to go though. Missed off the back rim by Niang. Pass ahead behind the defense. Tyler Hero scores up and in off the backboard. Tyler Hero blaze up the floor. Nobody could see him. Philadelphia couldn't get back in time there. Harden. Ball pickpocketed. Stolen away by Butler. Butler in the 2-on-1. Got stripped by Harden. Lost it though off his knee out of bounds. Turnover Butler. 1:08 left to go in the first. Big defensive stop by James Harden, as that should have been 2 points there for Miami. Looks like Butler's going to take a seat on the bench now. Raphael, thanks so much, man, for joining in. Welcome in from the Philippines. Spaghetti Factory, welcome back in here, brother. 27-22 with 1:08 left to go in the first. Inbound to the backcourt for Philadelphia. James Harden has it. Final minute left to go in the first quarter. At the left wing, Harden dribbles, attacks, floats up the runner. Missed off the glass, too strong off the fingertips of Thibault. And the rebound gets controlled by the Heat by Strus. Adebayo moves it out to his left. Hero. Drive, kicks, deflected out of bounds by Thibault. And it's going to stay Miami ball. 45 seconds left to go in the first. This has been a really fast first quarter between these two teams as far as the time going off the clock and the pace of the game that these two teams have played so far. Strus to the right corner will be the inbound passer, guarded by James Harden with 45 seconds remaining. 14 on the shot clock for Miami. As Paul Reed checks out of the game, and here comes back in DeAndre Jordan once again for Philly. Strus looking to inbound it. Moves it outside of Martin into the hands of Oladipo. Bounce pass around the perimeter. Adebayo gives over to Hero. Hero with 6 in the shot clock. Tyler Hero finds an opening. Takes the 3. Gets fouled right from behind by Thibault. It's going to be 3 free throws coming up at the line here for Tyler Hero. Bad personal foul committed by Matisse Thybulle from the backside of Hero. As we see here, That's a tough look from that right side. That looked pretty clean on the last camera view. I thought he hit him in the head, but that camera view didn't show that. Tough break for Philadelphia. It's going to be 3 shots by Tyler Hero. First one is good. Jomel, thanks so much for joining in here. Robert, welcome back in. We have 35.6 seconds left to go in the first. Second free throw by Hero, right down the middle. Tyler Hero will get one more free throw. And he makes it. So all three good at the free throw line. A crusher from Matisse Thybulle in Philadelphia puts up the Heat by 8 now. 28 seconds left to go in the first. Harden has possession, defended by Martin. Bounce pass right side of the court off to Maxey. Maxey dribbles to the top of the key. 5 of the shot clock. Maxey dribble drive right down the lane. Turnaround jumper to Key. Missed off the rim by Maxey. Rebound snatched by Adebayo. Here we go. Heat with the ball. Pass ahead. Into the hands to Martin. Dribbles right baseline. 5 seconds left to go. Martin lost the handle. At the right elbow. Looking to lob it. Deflected. Into the hands of Thybulle. And the time expires here at the end of the first. 30-22 Miami, as they lead at the end of one quarter in their second round matchup against Philadelphia. Bam Adebayo, top scorer in the game in the first quarter, 10.7 rebounds, playing a big key and success here for the Heat early on. Alright, if you guys are doing the stream, make sure to hit that thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified here. Future live streams I cover. I cover basketball action, play-by-play, NBA games, college hoops here on the channel. What's good, Ron? Welcome in here from Northern Maine. Glad to have you back in the stream here. Demetrius, welcome on board. Taking the Heat tonight. Let me know out in the chat who you guys got in this one tonight. Heat or Sixers. Tough loss with Philadelphia without Joel Embiid, the scoring champ this season, and it's really showed its struggles right now with not much experience at that 5 spot, filling in place of Embiid between DeAndre Jordan and Paul Reed. And the two have combined for 3 total turnovers of the 7 so far in this game. Philadelphia with 7 turnovers in that first quarter. That's what's crushing them despite just trailing by 8 points. They've been shooting the ball really well, especially getting to the rim for Philly. From 3, they're just 2 of 8, but their 2-point shots, majority of their shots have been makes so far, keeping them right into the game. Harvey, welcome on the stream here. Jerry, thanks so much for joining in from Louisiana. The Heat were on fire early, made their first 6 of 7 shots. That number's come down, though, to 11-25 at the end of one for Miami. But second chancers have been key for them so far. They got 4 offensive rebounds in that first quarter alone. Bill, what's good? Welcome in. Yeah, it's looking like that way right now. Both these teams pushing pace. It's all going to be about if both of these teams can stay hot, because Philadelphia has, especially with their 2s. It's just the turnovers have crushed them. It's limited their shot attempts. That's been a big disparity between shot attempts right now. 25 for the Heat in the first quarter, 18 shot attempts by the Sixers so far. Not a whole lot of free throws in that first quarter. Miami perfect 5 of 5. Tyler Hero got fouled from behind by Thybulle on the 3. And then 2 free throws made by James Harden. So we're going to come back to action here. Start of the second quarter. About to begin. Looks like James Harden will be on the bench to start off the second quarter right now, as Philadelphia will get the inbound. Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, George Niang. They're the three in the backcourt currently for Philadelphia. Philly goes right to left in the floor as we start off quarter number 2. Maxey, Niang, Harris. Matisse Thybulle is out there. As a 3 gets shot from the top, missed off the back rim for Philadelphia. Rebound control for Miami. And down low, it's another bucket. Up in the low post, that is Bam Adebayo for 2 more. It's Paul Millsap, number 8. They got him from Brooklyn as well, part of that James Harden, Ben Simmons trade, as Millsap came from Brooklyn to Philadelphia, along with Harden. He's on the floor first time today. Turnaround jumper, good by Harris. Lord Itachi, welcome to the stream here, man. 1 minute through the second, 5 of the floor for the Heat. They go with Oladipo, Hero, Martin, Adebayo, and Max Strus, as that's a 3. Swoosh from the top of the key by Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero up to 10 points now off the bench. Perfect 3 of 3 from the floor. 10:40 left to go in the second. Harris has it, top of the key. Harris, crossover, gives it out to the left corner. Thybulle moves outside to the wing. Catch and fire, 3 on its way. Niang, halfway down, no good. Rebound gets pulled down for the Heat. Heat getting hot once again like they did to start off the game. Hero, pass off the roll down. Bam, another bucket. Scores in between the feathers for 2 more. Bam Adebayo just straight to the rim. Getting his looks today. Top scorer of the game right now for Bam. He's up to 12. Hero with that assist. He's got 10 points now. First assist of the game. 10 minutes left to go in the second. Harris got away with a push-off. Oladipo went down looking for the call. Couldn't get it. Tobias Harris back-to-back Jays. What's good? Wide awake on the stream. Welcome back in here. 9:50 left to go in the second. Oladipo has the wing. Moves it out into the hands of Bam. Bam at the free throw circle. Had it stripped. Turns it over though. Stolen away far side of the court now is Thybulle. Passes off to Harris. Dribbles up to the free throw circle. 15-footer in the air. Missed off the back rim. And a rebound controlled by Adebayo for the Heat. Back it goes to Miami. Hero tours his right off the Adebayo screen. Shoots the 3. It won't count though. Offensive foul called on Bam Adebayo. The clock will stop with 9:25. Wow, these two teams just haven't had any thing that's slowing them down so far as far as pushing tempo in this game. Miami just keeps on pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. Philadelphia is stuck from behind, and they're gonna have to keep on playing that way. +6 in the glass so far for Miami, 14-8 at the moment. Bounce pass off to a cutter. Up fake, and George Niang draws the contact, and another foul committed by Bam Adebayo. So that's 2 quick fouls. The clock will stop in 9:15. Front court players, though, for Miami, they're in a little bit of foul trouble so far right now. Dwayne Dedmon, he picked up 3 personal fouls in 1 minute at one point in the first quarter. And that's 2 now by Adebayo. First free throw is good. That's number 30, Furkan Korkmaz. George Niang's number 20, so that's Korkmaz who made the free throw. Ian, what's good? Welcome back in the stream here, man. 37-28 now. Both of them were good. Bounce pass to the corner. Caleb Martin moves it over into the hands of the Hero. His shot gets blocked from the side, out of bounds by Harris. Heat get the inbounds. Strus at the right wing, moves out to his left into the hands of Oladipo. Oladipo guarded by Maxey. Tucker sets the pick, bounce pass off to Tucker at the free throw circle. Moves outside of Strus, catch and fire, 3 at the wing, no good, tipped up, offensive rebound for the 5th time in this game for the Heat. It was Caleb Martin who got the offensive board. Oladipo attacks, kick out, corner 3, open was Hero, couldn't connect on it though. And the rebound gets pulled down by the Sixers. Here goes Maxey, dribble drive right down the lane inside, puts it up and he gets fouled. Clock will stop with 8:35 left to go. Both of these teams full floor on the gas pedal right now to start off this game. Tyrese Maxey will shoot 2 now at the free throw line. First one good by Maxey. Second free throw, Maxey makes it. Eight and a half left to go in the second. Jumper, mid-range, too easy. That's Victor Oladipo. Harris brings up the floor. Harris dribbles up into the key, puts up the shot, missed around the rim. Tip in, goes through though. Little second chance opportunity for Tobias Harris. Did it himself, followed up his own rebound. 7-point game. Bounce pass at the corner, 3 in the air. Missed off the mark, no good by Caleb Martin. The follow though, it's been there all game for the Heat. PJ Tucker puts it up and in for the second chancer. 7:40 left to go in the second. Philadelphia with a possession. Left baseline jumper. No good off the rim by Harris. Goes right back to Caleb Martin. Martin taking it the distance with a layup. Coast to coast with a finish. 43-32 the scores. We got a timeout taken on the floor here by Doc Rivers. 7:28 left to go before halftime. So we go right now at on the timeout break here. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action, play-by-play, NBA games, college hoops here on the channel. Make sure to hit us up in the chat. Who do you guys got in this one here? Sixers or Heat? What's good, Jack? Welcome to streamer, man. Bam Adebayo, top scorer so far. He's got 12 points for Miami. 10 points off the bench for Tyler Hero. James Harden. Just 1 field goal made so far today in 12 minutes. He's got 5 points for James Harden. Top scorer, though, Tobias Harris with 10. Harris has attempted the most shots for Philly is 5 of 9 from the floor. Yeah, second chance points has been a big difference maker so far in this game. Right now, offensive rebounds in favor of the Heat 6-2. Just really missing Joel Embiid in today's game. It's good that it's not like a blowout, because it was looking that way early on. Largest lead of the game at one point in the first quarter was the Heat by 14. And then the Sixers got back into it. They were down by 3 at one point, 25-22. Miami led at the end of the first quarter, 30-22. I got the Heat in this one today. Yes, I hope so, Vegas. I do hope that Ime can make the adjustments. If the Celtics lose tomorrow, I think, man, it's going to be tough. Because then you're going games 3 and 4 at Milwaukee, and that's where the Bucks have gotten better and better and better. Usually, historically, Milwaukee struggles early on in the series, and then they get better and better and better throughout the course of the series. So this is a concern there that Boston couldn't take Game 1. And they have to take Game 2, because if not, that's going to be difficult. Hey, thanks so much, David. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm not yelling here. I'm just calling the game. I'm just announcing a game when good plays happen. When good plays happen, you commentate them with excitement and stuff like that. But there should be no yelling going on. Yeah, I think it's very well possible that the Heat could take all 4 quarters today. They took the first quarter 30-22. Right now they're up in the second quarter 13-12. So I think they can, like, little by little expand the lead if they go up by like 4 or 5 points each quarter. It's probably what I'm guessing here. So I think they could. We get back to action, 7 minutes left to go. At the wing, it's Hero. Skip pass out to the left wing into the hands of Oladipo. Puts him in a mid-range shot. Missed off the back rim, but he gets dragged down and fouled. So it's going to be 2 coming up at the free throw line for Oladipo. Yep, I'm a Celtics fan if you guys didn't know. Welcome in Tori in the stream. Thanks so much for finding my channel. That part, welcome back in here, man. Yeah, best of luck to you, Jack. First free throw is good for the Heat. They're up by 10 once again. Oladipo, second free throw here at the line, and number 2, he missed off the back rim. Rebound goes to Tobias Harris. Maxey with a possession pass midcourt, 6:35 left to go before half. Maxey at the left wing, defended by Oladipo. Now switch guarded by Hero. Moves out to the corner, 3 in the air, open, no good, over the rim. Missed by Danny Green. Offensive rebound controlled by Harris. Another chance now for Philly. James Harden with just 5 points so far tonight. 1 of 5 from the floor. Bounce pass behind his back. Sets up a drive right down the lane. Tyrese Maxey out of control. Gets fouled though. So blocking foul gets charged to Victor Oladipo. It's going to send Maxey to the charity stripe to shoot 2. Strong take down the lane by Maxey. Lucky for him, he got knocked down in that play because he was under the rim when it hit the bottom part of the rim in the layup opportunity. Yeah, should be a great series there, Tori. Good win for you guys yesterday. First free throw, good at the line for Maxey. Second one's up. That one's good. Wow, yeah, finally about that. N'Keal Harry's 50-year option decline. Wow. Approaching the 6-minute mark left to go before halftime. Hero with the ball, top of the key, 1-on-1 on Maxey. Drives right down the lane, floats to the teardrop. Big Blue over Big Blue, and the older Big Blue wins the battle by Hero. Puts her right over Maxey. Tyler Hero, 3rd season in the NBA over 2nd-year player from Kentucky. Tyrese Maxey, the 3. Right back is good by James Harden. 5:40 left to go before halftime. Right corner, Tucker draws the reach and fall, and that will be charged to Harden. So James Harden picks up the reach in. Harden just made his 2nd 3 of the game. He's up to 8 points. Harden now with foul number 2 of the game. So James Harden, 14 minutes, 8 points. Going to have to go off for like 35 plus if Philadelphia wants to pull this one off. Hero, the inbound passer. Bounce pass right corner. Jimmy Butler back into the game. 14 on the shot clock. Butler. His pass deflected out of bounds by Paul Reed. BD, welcome in once again. Yeah, things going pretty well. Hero inbounds. Moves it out to the corner into the hands to Butler. 10 on the shot clock. 5.5 left to go. Bounce pass off to the cutter. Huge block from behind by Paul Reed as he denies Hero. Here goes Philadelphia with it. Green hands it off to Harden. Harden dribbles, attacks, Euro step, blow by. Right down the lane, he scores. Left hand up and in off the backboard. We got a game right now. 46-41. A 5-point game with James Harden reaching double figures now with 10. Hand off to Butler. Butler inside a key, turnaround over Harden, blocked by James Harden, and the Sixers come up with the basketball. James Harden coming alive here for Philadelphia. Reed out to Maxey, no look pass. Harris out to the corner. Step back three in the air. Danny Green, no good around the rim and out as he missed the three ball. Offensive rebound though, right back. Paul Reed bows his way. Down low. Altered by Adebayo though, and the Heat come up with a possession. 4:40 left to go before halftime. Miami up by 5. Butler drives on Reed. Down low, and Reed gets called to the blocking foul. It'll send Jimmy Butler to the free throw line shooting 2. Game clock will stop with 4:39 left to go. Yeah, that was crazy. That was ridiculous how they tossed out Draymond Green in the flagrant 2. When he was seen, he was helping out Brandon Clark get off the court. Trying to help him get back up again. Butler, first free throw, that's good. James, welcome back in from the Philippines. Jimmy Butler will have another free throw coming up right now for Miami. It's up and it's good. 4:39 left to go. Maxey for Philadelphia. Dribbles past midcourt. Maxey bursts the speed down the lane. Puts up the jumper. Kiss off the glass. That's good. By Tyrese Maxey for 2. Maxey starting to come alive. He's up to 8 points. Currently number 3 scorer right behind Harden and Harris, both with 10 for Philly. Eric Spoelstra, tremendous coach. Butler hands it off now into the hands of P.J. Tucker, who dribbles right into his own teammate Jimmy Butler and turns it over in the corner. A little miscommunication right there between Tucker and Butler. So we got 4 minutes remaining before halftime. Yeah, that was sad yesterday with the Celtics. They just weren't up to the challenge. The physicality level in Milwaukee just so much stronger. And Giannis just so dominant. The best player on the planet. Missed jumper for 3 at the left corner by Danny Green. Heat come up with a defensive rebound. 3:42 left to go before halftime as we get a whistle around the perimeter. Clock will stop once again. He'll be charged away from the basketball to Danny Green, who commits the foul. Packlist, welcome back in here. Yeah, Celtics going to have to play much better tomorrow. I heard that was the first time that they lost by, like, double digits since February for the Celtics. That they got manhandled like that. Handoff around the screen. Gabe Vincent towards his right. 5 in the shot clock. 3.5 left to go. Vincent but dribbles between 2 defenders. Swings it out to the corner. Nobody there. Turnover. Get a little bit careless right now with the basketball from Miami. Let's open up this game, making it a 5-point game. Kelly, welcome back in. 5 turnovers in the second quarter by the Heat. Philadelphia with 0 in quarter number 2. They had 7 total turnovers in the first quarter. Top of the key, Harden now with the ball. James Harden, 10 points, looking to see if he can be the number 1 scorer in this game. As Harden gets tripped up at the top of the free throw circle. Gabe Vincent, the one who gets called on the personal. And also, quick update here. Heat are in the bonus as well. 3:08 left to go before halftime. 14 on the shot clock coming up here for Philly. Philly will get the inbound far side of the court. George Niang, Tobias Harris, Danny Green, Tyrese Maxey, and James Harden. That's the 5 currently on the floor for Philadelphia. Inbound goes to Maxey. Maxey has the ball, 10 on the shot clock. Dribbles towards his left. Maxey passes off to Harden, 5 in the shot clock. Harden working on Tucker, crossover, lost the ball, turnover by James Harden. Here goes Miami with an Adebayo pass ahead, out to Jimmy Butler in a break, and he lays it up and in with a right hand off the backboard for 2. 7-point lead, driving down the lane as we get a foul. Tobias Harris, full head of steam there on George Niang, putting his body in the line. The clock will stop now as we're going to take the timeout. So we go to the timeout right now. 2:45 left to go before halftime as the Heat leading the Sixers up by 7, 50-43. All right, so that is on Max Strus, who gets called for the blocking foul just moments ago. So it's going to be 2 free throws coming up at the line for... It's going to be 1 free throw, actually, here. They got him on the 2, so that was good. They counted it by Tobias Harris. So we get the floater right before that. So they did count the floater for Harris. So Harris made the floater, drove right into Max Strus, who got called on the blocking foul. Should be 1 coming up. Keith, what's good? Welcome back in here, man. Daniel, welcome back in. Congrats to you guys yesterday. Yep. And we'll have to see how the whole series pans out, though. Yeah, I think whoever wins the Celtics-Bucks series is going to be the team that gets crowned champion. James Harden traded to the Clippers. So I'll remember Damon for that someday. Coco Pez, welcome back in from Australia. Yeah, that's... I think for Harden that he probably just hasn't felt the same since that injury. So I don't think he ever fully recovered. He just doesn't look to have that same burst that he had before for Harden. Some of the stuff that he used to be able to do, he hasn't been able to do it after that injury. Wow, so top 6 Amani Bates for Louisville, along with Seton Hall, Michigan, DePaul, Arkansas, and Eastern Michigan. That is just so random. Eastern Michigan. I can't even remember the last time that they've been in a tournament. Yeah, that is just so odd. Imagine if he picks Eastern Michigan out of all the schools. That'd be ridiculous. They've gone to the NCAA tournament 4 years. They haven't been there since 1998 for Eastern Michigan. 1998, 1996, 1991, 1988. So they've been there 4 times. Wow. So we get back to action right now. 50-45 to score. Two and a half left to go before halftime. Butler with the ball at the top of the key for Miami. Butler drives up, takes the mid-range shot, airballs it. Rebound gets pulled down for Harden here. Harden takes it past midcourt. Harden defended by Tucker 1-on-1. Moves it out to his right around the perimeter. Harris dribbles into the key. Jumper over Butler. Missed off the glass, too strong. Jimmy Butler, though, called for the foul. So Butler unhappy about the call, talking to the official about this call as the clock will stop now with 2:21 left to go. And this will be two more shots at the free throw line now with a bonus for Tobias Harris. First one, hits it. Thelma, welcome in. Thanks so much for joining in. Creeping up slowly. This is as close as it's been since the start of this game for Philadelphia. And they put themselves within one possession. 50-47, no Joel Embiid. And Miami is allowing Philly to creep right back into this game. Bounce pass at the wing. Hand off into the hands of Vincent. Moves it out to the top of the key. Three in the air. Max Strus missed off the front rim. Rebound gets pulled down by Harden. Passes ahead. Maxey looks to push it going downhill. Stripped of the ball. Lost it out of bounds, though it's going to stay Philadelphia possession. Last touch by Gabe Vincent. Clock will stop with a minute 54. Philadelphia looking to get the answers going down the hill in the constant dribble drive penetration. Harden, the inbound passer. Gives it out to the right wing perimeter. Niang back outside of Harden. Harden making 2 threes today. James Harden with 10 points. 10 in the shot clock. Minute 45 left to go before halftime. Harden crossover on Bam. Top of the key. 5 in the shot clock. Harden step back 3 straight away. Missed off the front rim. And the rebound controlled by Butler for the Heat. Miami has possession. Minute 30 left to go before halftime. Butler drives down the lane. Too tall off the glass. Tipped off the glass the second time. And Adebayo knocked it out of bounds the third time. Could have hauled it in for another offensive rebound, but couldn't get to that one, though. Lost his balance and poked it loose out. Bam Adebayo checks out of the game now for the Heat. 1:26 left to go before half. Maxey takes it the distance. He scores with a right-handed layup. Guess what? It's a 1-point game. Dribble drive penetration once again by Tyrese Maxey. 17-7 run in the last 6 minutes by Philadelphia. At the left baseline, Butler moves it outside to Oladipo. They keep on shooting deep threes and they keep on breaking them after a red-hot start. Miami's number has gone down from 60%, now down to 43 from the floor. As Philadelphia turns it over, try to kick it back outside. It got intercepted at the free throw circle. 50 seconds left to go. Tucker, top of the key. Dribbles towards his right, hands it off to Butler. Butler defended 1-on-1 by Harris. 10 in the shot clock. Butler pointing out signals right here. Running the offense. Lobs it out to the right wing. Tucker off of the fingertips of PJ Tucker. That's a turnover. The Heat are giving it up right now. The Sixers have the chance to take the lead here at the end of 2. Harden dribbles. Drives down the lane, up and it goes through for 2 for James Harden. 51-50, Philadelphia with a lead. No Joel Embiid, no problem. Philadelphia with their first lead in the night. 15 seconds left to go. Vincent gives it at the top of the key into the hands of Butler, looking for the response. Butler dribbles, drives, right down the lane inside. Missed the layup, too strong off the glass. Rebound pulled down by Harris. Final 5 seconds, shot clock turned off. Gives over to Harden, 3 seconds, 2. Harden, kick out, wing, 3. It's up and no good. Off the front rim. As we close out going to halftime, the missed shot by Tobias Harris. What a game, though. 51-50. Miami's decision to shoot low percentage shots, multiple 3-point shots in a row, has paved way for the comeback here by Philadelphia, with just 1 total turnover by the Sixers in the second quarter. So we're going to go to halftime right now with what a game between these two teams. Yup, a big shake my head for this one is right. NBA Farad, welcome on back. The Heat had this. They were up by 14 points. Bam Adebayo going off. They were getting a lot of easy dunks at the rim early on. A couple alley-oop jams. 12 points by Bam. He's got 8 rebounds. 12 points off the bench by Tyler Hero through 12 minutes. 11 points by Jimmy Butler. The role players really haven't shown up so far tonight, though. Max Strus just 3 points, 1 of 5 from 3-point range. Gabe Vincent, 1 of 3 from the floor. He's got 2 points. Victor Oladipo has been held at 3 so far. And then for Philadelphia, 14 points by Tobias Harris. So looking solid right now. 6 of 11 from the floor for Harris in the first half. James Harden with 12 total points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists by Harden. After a slow start, he's starting to get going. Harden's made 2 threes in that first half. And then 10 points by Tyrese Maxey. A couple strong drives to the rim that he had to close out half one. Yeah, there's some really good players in this upcoming draft. I've got the top 3 being Paolo Banchero, Chet Holmgren, and Jabari Smith. Those I got as the top 3. Yeah, really, really impressive draft. I really like what I saw from Banchero. That's why I got him at number 1, because like late in games he was big time, making some really good shots, especially in the tournament. The worry part about Chet is that he has the whole complete skill set for Chet. It's just the only thing is how he's gonna hold up against like the NBA bigs. That's the only thing. Against like stronger, bigger physical players, because that's what he struggled with at Gonzaga. And then Jabari Smith had been taken off this year. He was great. His numbers though for his splits are better at home than they are in the road, and then he did struggle in the tournament. Because Auburn was really good at home this year. They went undefeated in their home floor. Just from home to away, they look like a completely different team. Because of how young they were, like at home, they would just destroy their opponents. I remember there was one game I called them against Alabama. They put up a 100 spot in that game. And then games in the road, they were barely pulling out close games against teams like Georgia, Missouri, in the bottom of their conference on the road. What's good, Mario? Welcome to the stream here. Thanks so much for joining in. Right now, we're just at halftime. The Heat have to stray away from the 3 ball if they want to have a chance to win this game. I mean, the Sixers have no Joel Embiid out on the court, so why are you taking 16 threes and making just 4 of them in the first half? You're crushing yourselves that way. Miami was going downhill right from the gate. Started off red hot. They start off the game 6 of 7 shooting. After that, they're now 19 of 45 going into halftime. That number has dropped to 42%. They're 13 of 38 ever since. That's 34% they've been held to shooting after that red hot start. They got up as many by 14 points at one point in this game in the first quarter. Like, it's shocking that the team with Doc Rivers was the team that was adjusting with no Joel Embiid, whereas the team with Eric Spoelstra was the one that gave away the lead, up by 14 and now trailing by 1. And it's not like Philadelphia is hitting threes either. Philly's got a worse three-point shooting percentage, 18% at this time, 3 of 17. It's Philly's getting downhill. Tyrese Maxey is just a strong driver to the rim. There's, I think, one play in the final minute left to go. Really strong take that he had. He split 2 defenders and laid it up and in. And just getting to the rim has been huge today in this game for Philadelphia. I'm going to take Phoenix tonight in that one. I get the Suns 109-106. If you guys are doing the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Right now, we're just at halftime here. What's good, Rudy? Welcome to the stream, man. I should probably release that poll right now as well. Thanks so much all for voting in that poll today. We got the Heat at 73% and the Sixers at around 27% right now. Shocking outcome here. No Joel Embiid. Imagine if Philadelphia comes away with this one. Oh, there I am. Jameson, welcome back in. Yeah, I had rice and peas and macaroni today for dinner. Yeah, anything that's in person is really good because you get to experience it with actual fans. When I cover games here, I have to put it on mute because you can't get like the TV audio into it. Yo, what's good, Aaron? Welcome back in. Kevin, taking the Sixers tonight. Welcome on board. Malika, welcome in. Got our vote just in time. Yep, of course I remember you. Yeah, I've been covering a lot of baseball games lately. The team that I cover with for college baseball, they just won their 13th straight game in a row yesterday. And they won their 23rd straight game in their home field dating back to 2019. It's been a 3-year home winning streak. So we're going into the conference tournament coming up on the big winning streak, looking to pull out the conference title. Yeah, been a really good game right now. David, welcome in. IE on the stream. Welcome on board. Gilly, welcome in here, man. Yeah, one of the last streams I had, I remember your dad stopping by there, Aaron. Yeah, Celtics gotta work harder. They got just absolutely bullied in that match against the Greek Freak. Jaylen Brown said that they just weren't ready for the physicality level. I don't know how you're just not ready for it. That's a big change in difference between teams, between Brooklyn and Milwaukee, concerning that it was a 7-game series between those two last year, and that this year they're at like complete opposites because the Nets had just spiraled downhill that like barely anybody wanted to like play games in the off season or so with like the lack of team chemistry they've had. And you got Milwaukee with everybody's just got like competitive fire underneath them, feeding off Giannis. Kevin, welcome in here, man. Hey, thanks so much, Dantes, for joining in. Joe, thanks so much for joining in, man. Yeah, things going pretty well. It's been a great game so far, indeed. I'm shocked right now. Philadelphia with a 1-point lead at halftime. No Joel Embiid. Kyle Lowry's out of this game for Miami, but you would think Miami would have certainly enough pieces because they are the deeper team to be pulling this out. But They're just crushing themselves, taking too many perimeter shots, and they are just cold, missing. Without Embiid, you have to attack and get to the rim. There's no excuse why they're shooting the ball 42% in this game. And they've attempted 16 threes in that first half. Resty, welcome back in, taking the Heat by 7. I think right now what we saw, that second quarter, Philadelphia outscored Miami 29-20 in the second quarter. I think we're seeing a team that is making sure that Doc Rivers stays no matter what. Like, if they steal one of these games, I think at least one of these games when Embiid is down, because Embiid's guaranteed to be rolled out for game 2 as well. I think you're securing another season for Doc Rivers, because look at where it was last week. Doc Rivers was in that conversation of potentially being fired by the media because he was up 3-0 in the series and then gave one up to Toronto. And then it was all talked about how Doc Rivers blows the biggest leads when his team is up in the series out of all head coaches of NBA history. Has the worst record in games ahead in the series. And then he takes the series in 6. I think they're playing to save the coach here. That would be huge for Philadelphia. Without the scoring leader, Embiid, to pull out a W in the first game at Miami, be massive. Right now for Philadelphia, top scorer is Tobias Harris. He's really stepped up tonight. Harris has got 14 points. 6 of 11 from the floor through 20 minutes. So Harris is making his pay. Harris is a top 15 player per salary in the NBA. So he's really earning it tonight. UNC is definitely in there. I put Arkansas in there with UCLA. And I'd probably take Kentucky since Oscar Tshiebwe is back for the 4. Probably in my national champion, I'd have Arkansas versus UNC. Because everybody's back for UNC besides Brady Manick. I took the Heat in this game. I mean, this is the problems that the Heat were having, like, late stage of the season. They struggled with some consistency problems. Yeah, that statement there shocked me that Jaylen Brown had said that the Celtics weren't physically ready. Because Brooklyn isn't really like a physical team themselves. It's like two different, completely opposite teams between Milwaukee and Brooklyn. But you got to be ready if you're the Celtics. That's why you got Ime Udoka to give those guys physical grit and intensity to not back down from the challenge. What's good, Alexis? Welcome in. That was devastating for the Celtics. It's going to be an early exit if they keep on playing like that. Jaylen Brown has to be miles by far better. Marcus Smart might not even play tomorrow. So he's questionable. Marcus Smart is questionable for tomorrow due to his quad injury he got. I took the Heat in this one. So he's questionable, so we're not sure about him tomorrow for Smart. That's That's big there. If he can't go, Celtics really got to step it up. Yeah, I think the Mavs going to keep it close. I predicted Phoenix by 3 in that game. 109-106 was my prediction. Yeah, my score prediction for this was quite a landslide. Seeing that Joel Embiid was out, I predicted the Heat to win 115-97. And yeah, that's not been the case in the first half. We'll see if the second half is any change here from Miami, if they start to go downhill and take it to the rim. We're going to get rolling here, starting off the second half in just a moment. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Cover basketball action, play-by-play, NBA, college basketball. As we get back into the game, Philadelphia left to right in the floor. They get the ball first. Maxey floats up the mid-range runner. He got it right out of the gate, starts it off. Up by 3 for Philly. Takes the lead for the largest one of the game for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey is up to 12 points now. Tied for the number 2 scorer right behind Tobias Harris with 14. And James Harden as well with 12. Hand off top of the key Butler. Butler bounce past the wing. Strus fires away from 3. And they haven't learned from their first half. Slow start from the perimeter for Miami. They went in the first half 4 of 16 from three-point range, and here they are right out of the gate missing a 3 by Strus. Harden driving down the lane, lob over the top. He leaves it up for the two-handed dunk to be thrown down by DeAndre Jordan. Philadelphia now punishing Miami. We'll see if the Heat can get a response right back. Adebayo at the wing. Bam! Shoots a 3 before the whistle blows. It's going to be a reach-in charged to Philly. Yeah, I saw that. They took 53s. Patriots did horrendous on their draft picks. That was a big reach there for Strange. Nah, not the way you want to start off the draft. And knowing the history of Bill Belichick botching draft picks, this is going to be a tough one. Lob down inside, turnaround jumper, missed by Tucker. Putback is good though by Butler, up and in off the backboard. They're dominating the glass right now for Miami. +5 in the glass, 25-20. Seems like it's bigger though, 8-4 in the offensive rebound advantage. 3 taken off the rim and out, no good for Philly. Out to the corner, open 3, left corner in the air. Tucker gets it. Off the catch and fire. 55-55. That's the three-point shot you want to take with a bunch of space out in transition, just like that for the corner 3 specialist for PJ Tucker. Maxey has the ball on the outside, dribbles towards his right. Maxey defended 101 by Strus. Drives down the lane. Maxey, turnaround, mid-range, hits it. Tyrese Maxey puts it through the shoot for 2. He's got a solid game here. 2 minutes through the third quarter. Maxey has got himself up to 14, tied with Harris for the top score. Adebayo getting to the rim, and he will draw contact here, gets fouled. What's good, Raymond? Welcome to the stream here, man. David, welcome back in. Yeah, they were down by 14 for Philly in this game. Yeah, what I had for dinner was I had peas, rice, and I had macaroni too. First one good for Adebayo. So that was on contact. He got fouled. Second free throw here at the line is good. Tie game 57. 9:50 left to go in the third. Bam Adebayo up to 14 points, 8 boards. Maxey looking to continue his great night tonight and just missed the pass out of bounds. Yeah, that's one with Embiid. It's a given too. DeAndre Jordan with a roll down right next to Maxey, but Maxey was looking for somebody in the corner to kick it out to. Nobody there, just turnover. 9.5 left to go in the third. Butler on the outside, defended 101 by Harris. Butler, bounce pass to his right. Strus, off the dribble, takes the three, off the mark, no good. A rebound controlled for Philly. It goes to Harris, attacking downhill, right hand, gets fouled. So 2 shots coming up at the free throw line here by Tyrese Maxey. Max Strus, the one who commits the foul. Brian, welcome back in here, man. That's awesome. Happy 21 coming up in 1 month. No Ego, welcome back to the stream. Tyrese Maxey, great game so far today. 50% shooting from the floor. Perfect 4-4 at the free throw line. He's got 14 points. First shot by Maxey. That's good. Dave, welcome back in. I got Phoenix tonight by 3. 109-106 Suns. Should be a really good game. Second shot by Maxey. That's good. Malia, welcome in. Haven't seen her just yet. Gets deflected out of bounds. It's going to stay Miami basketball. 9:06 left to go in the third. Glad to have you guys come out and support on the stream. If you guys are internationally, or feel free, wherever you're from, out in the U.S., out in the States, let us know where you guys are from if you haven't already done so. 9 minutes remaining in the third. Tucker, pass out to his right, into the hands to Butler. Bounce pass. Looking to get through the zone. Adebayo to Tucker as it gets knocked out of bounds by Harris. I'm just doing this one game tonight. 9 minutes left to go in the third. So yeah, just this one game tonight I'll be covering. Heat gets the inbound, 10 in the shot clock. Butler at the wing. Moves it out to his right. Up fake. Here's the three straight away. It's good. Nothing but nylon and a triple by Gabe Vincent to take back the lead, 60-59. Harris has the ball at the left corner, turns it over though, back foot stepped out of bounds. It's going to go right back over to the Heat. Paul Reed will check into the game now for Philadelphia. Reed been the beneficiary, receiving more minutes now in place of Joel Embiid. Out in this game today for Embiid, same as game number 2 coming up on Wednesday night. Paul Reed with 9 minutes so far. DeAndre Jordan's played at 8. 8:30 left to go in the third. Top of the key, it's Adebayo. 1 point lead for Miami. Adebayo moves out to the wing. Wide open three. Butler missed off the back rim. He got tripped up from behind by his own teammate. Got knocked off the screen. It was PJ Tucker right down in front of him. Out on the break, Tobias Harris scores with an easy layup. 61-60. 8:05 left to go in the third. They'll try it again. On the outside, Tucker puts the ball into the hands of Vincent. Bounce past Tucker off the roll down. Nice dish underneath that. Adebayo throws it down with a two-handed flush. Trading buckets right now at the rim. 62-61. Bam Adebayo 16-8 today. Harden crossover. Drives on Strus. Lost the handle. Dribbles it out of bounds. That's a turnover by James Harden. Just trying to do a little bit too much, that looked like, for James Harden in the last possession. 7:44 left to go in the third. Heat get the inbound. Far side of the court, Vincent. Moves it out to the top of the key, Adebayo. Push it over to Butler. Butler, left baseline dribble. Swings it down the lane. Vincent spin move. Dribbles outside to the perimeter. Bounce pass Adebayo mid-block. Working 101 on Harris. Adebayo, jumper, mid-range. Gets the friendly roll. That's good for 2 by Bam. It's a 3-point lead now for the Heat. Timeout taken on the floor by Doc Rivers. 7:21 left to go in the third quarter. What a game between these two teams. 64-61 Miami. From Mexico, what's good? Welcome to stream. We got Sabo. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action here, play-by-play, NBA games, also college basketball as well. If anybody's interested, check out those links down in the description below this video to the channel Discord, the Twitter link, merchandise link, and memberships. We all got. I'll put in the merchandise link in the chat if anybody's interested. We got some pretty cool stuff out there. Short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, iPhone cases, pillows, stickers, sweatshirts for the merchandise site. That link is posted into the chat. Also pinned to the chat is the channel memberships if anybody's interested. As low as $1.99 per month. We have around 35 plus members currently in the channel, and all channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams that I cover. Yeah, same with me, Raymond, that the Sixers are right in this game, that they were leading by 1 at halftime. Mike, welcome in. Yeah, Paul Reed making a big response in this game today. Paul Reed, 10 minutes so far, 4 points. 5 rebounds, 3 assists with a block and a steal. Been splitting it up basically with DeAndre Jordan. Reed playing 10 minutes, Jordan playing 9. Jason, what's good? Welcome in. We also got Wilson on the stream. Welcome in. So, 2 Wilsons here. Right in the chat right now. From Reading, Pennsylvania, welcome on board. We're getting Nafali in the stream. Fan of the Heat. Yeah, a couple months from now, I think we're supposed to be going out towards Pennsylvania on vacation. Yeah, we had originally planned a couple of years ago, right around the pandemic struck at the very beginning. We were supposed to go out on vacation towards Hershey out in Pennsylvania, but then everything started to close down, so we decided to plan it again after like everything wound up towards the end of the season. From Palau, welcome in for Librado in the stream here. Oh, so Christian here about Kentucky. Good regular season, but not a good postseason. Will be the end of Coach Cal. Yes, I think so because yeah, fans have already expressed frustration in Coach Cal. I mean, if you have a great regular season like they did, it's got to translate to the tournament. There should be no way that they should be losing against teams that's like 15, 16, 14 seeds in the position that they get put every year, being like a 1 or a 2. Usually a 1 or a 2 or a 3. That's where they should be, a top 3 seed in the tournament. With what they bring. And what that means is that they should be able to get to the second weekend guaranteed at least. So we get back to action. 7:15 left to go in the third. 3-point game. Sixers with the ball hard and out of the timeout. Takes the 3. Missed off the back rim. Vincent comes out with a defensive rebound. 7 minutes left to go. Vincent has the ball at the top. Vincent dribbles up to the elbow. Skip pass. Left corner. Tucker turns the corner. Drives on Harden. The right-handed hook. Banks it off the glass. What a shot by P.J. Tucker. He's starting to see if they can pull away, and they intercept the ball in the key. Turnover by Philadelphia. Here goes Miami. Butler knocked into and fouled at the wing by Tobias Harris. Clock will stop with 6:40. Dennis, welcome back in here, man. 6:40 left to go in the third. P.J. Tucker with a big hook shot. He landed right next to the official right after he scored that last bucket. Adebayo gets the inbound. Moves it off to Tucker Butler around the perimeter. Kick out right corner. Catch and fire 3 in the air. Missed off the mark by Vincent. Offensive rebound controlled though by Tucker. Over to Strus. Passes out on top. Wide open 3. Butler couldn't get it to go down. And another offensive rebound. Outside, Vincent will try a 3. That's too long. Another offensive rebound. Adebayo puts it up. And he gets fouled. So Bam will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Game clock will stop. 6:13 remaining. What's good, Maria? Welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining in. Glad to have you find my channel. 100% Dork. Welcome back in here, brother. Bam Adebayo heading to the free throw line, shooting 2. We have 6:13 left to play in the third. Feel free to join in tomorrow. I plan on covering one game tomorrow. Celtics against Bucks, game number 2. That is good on the first one. What's good, James? Welcome to Streamer Man. Yeah, Dennis has been here for a long time. Part of the member gang. Yeah, if you're interested, Dennis, you do awesome job here promoting these streams. Legend on the channel. If you're interested, man, I can hit you up on the blue wrench there. So let me know, and I can do that for you, because you've been a dedicated supporter here on this channel. 6 minutes left to go in the third. Out to the right corner. 3 in the air by Philadelphia. Missed off the back rim by George Niang. It's an 8-zip run by the Heat. Jumper is good for Miami once again. That's a deep 2 by Gabe Vincent. Five and a half left to play. Heat starting to get on the roll. Philadelphia with the ball on the outside. Here's the 3 taken by Harris. Oh, right back, he hits it. Swoosh by Tobias Harris. Haven't seen too many threes in this game today. 5:15 left to go in the third. Harris up to 19, top score for Philly. Philly just made their 4th 3 of the game. Miami with just 6 threes made. Both these teams shooting low percentage from 3. 25% by Miami, 6 of 24. Just 14% by Philly at 4 of 22. The clock will stop. Tyler Hero will enter the game in a 6-point game here with 5:10 remaining. It will send Max Strus to the bench now. Joseph, welcome on the channel here, man. Inbound goes to Butler. Butler, Adebayo, Hero, Tucker, and Vincent. The 5 on the floor currently for the Heat. 5 in the shot clock. Butler, pro hop into the key. Blocked by Philadelphia. It's going to go back, though, to Miami. Deep range 3 off the back rim. Missed by Vincent. Tipped up to the corner. Tried to save it. Was Tucker. Goes out of bounds, though. It will be Philadelphia possession. Huge block by DeAndre Jordan to make that shot a difficult one off the block for Miami to force up a prayer. Harris has possession. Harris, Korkmaz, Harden, Maxey, and Jordan. The 5 on the floor. Harris, kick out corner. Up fake. Drives left baseline out to the top. It goes to Harris. This is actually Niang, number 20, not Korkmaz, 30. It's George Niang of the course. Harris takes the mid-range. He's got it for 2. Antonio, welcome to the stream here. Thanks so much for joining in, man. Connor, welcome in. Best of luck to your Canes there. Sixers fan in the stream. Off to catch. Gabe Vincent takes the 3. Couldn't get it to go. Rattled out. Offensive rebound again for Miami by Butler. 8 on the shot clock. Hero. Right baseline dribble. Moves it outside. Vincent drives down the lane. Left hand. Gets the finger roll. That's good. Count it and 1. Gabe Vincent to the free throw line. For the Heat, it's the whole crowd right now. They are up and on their feet with an incredible move to the hole for Gabe Vincent. Around and under George Niang, the defender. What a move by Gabe Vincent. 4:04 left to go in the third quarter. It'll be 1 free throw here by Vincent. David, welcome to the stream here, man. Free throw is good by Gabe Vincent. 3-point play. Check. 7-point lead, 4 minutes left to go in the third. Largest lead, Miami by 14, Sixers by 5. Top of the key, it is Maxey. Moves it out to his left to Harden. James Harden with the ball, push it out to his right to Maxey. Maxey dribbles, drives down the lane, floats up a high arcing shot, missed off the rim. Butler comes up with a defensive rebound. Here goes Philadelphia with it. At the right wing, Hero dribbles towards his left, turns the corner. Hero takes the mid-range jumper, spot on, drills it. Tyler Hero for 2 more as the Heat starting to push away right now as they lead 75-66. Yo, welcome to the Mod Squad here from my man Dennis. Well deserved, been on the channel for over a year. Huge block as Philadelphia looking for a goaltender. It's gonna be a late call. They will get it. So it was over the cylinder, blocked by Miami. Going up late with Dwayne Dedman back into the game. It got called in the goaltend. Yeah, it's been a nightmare for Philadelphia's defense. They've given up 13 offensive rebounds to the Heat. 13 of 4 in the offensive glass. The Heat shoot a 3. That goes right through for Tyler Hero. Timeout taken on the floor by Doc Rivers. 78-68 with 3:02 left to play. Hero with a huge triple. I honestly thought that this game would be a blowout, seeing that Joel Embiid was not playing today. So, it's been great calling this one because it's been close. Mad Marylander, welcome to the stream here. Yeah, Celtics just not a strong game at all. They just weren't prepared for that first game. Hopefully a better showing tomorrow. Yeah, I hope so, man. Hopefully next one for tomorrow they'll be able to flip the switch and get it right for that one. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Right now we're on the timeout. Plus 12 in the glass by the Heat today, 34-22. If Philadelphia could make their threes, they'd have the lead right now. Philadelphia is 18% from 3. Miami's not much better, 26% for the Heat. So this game is only combined for 11 total threes throughout this whole game out of 49 total attempts from the perimeter. So, we got 3:02 left to go, third quarter. And another big quarter for the Heat. They outscored the Sixers at the end of one, 30-22. Sixers took the second quarter 29-20. And here's the Heat outgaining Philadelphia here in the third, 28-17. So we have around 3 minutes left to go in the third. Top scorer so far today from Miami, it is Bam Adebayo. He's got 20 points and 9 rebounds for Bam. No blocks, though. 17 points by Tyler Hero. Just made the last 3 for Hero. And then 13 points by Jimmy Butler. 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. 10 points each by P.J. Tucker and Gabe Vincent. And then for Philadelphia, top scorer, 23 points by Tobias Harris. He's having a great game. 10 of 15 shooting for Harris. 16 points by Tyrese Maxey. And then James Harden with just 12 points. It's gone cold here in the second half. Hasn't really done anything in the third quarter for Maxey. Or for Harden. James Harden hasn't done anything in the third so far. And if Philadelphia wants to win this game, they need James Harden to go off. He needs like 35 if they want to safely win this one. And he is just not there right now. Struggled at the start of the first. Had a great second quarter. And here he is once again struggling at the start of 3. 9 minutes through the third, has just yet to not even been able to be productive here as far as the third. So it's going to make it tough for Philadelphia. That's why the score has gone from a Philadelphia halftime lead by 1 now to a 10-point Heat lead. What's good, Oren? Welcome in. We got Skippy from Canada. Thanks so much for joining in. We come back from the timeout. 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. If you're new in the channel, make sure to hit that thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Philadelphia with the ball. We'll see if Harden can change that. Harden has possession, top of the key. Dribbles towards the right wing perimeter. He's double teamed. Swings it out to his left to Danny Green. Green with 3 seconds left to go. Gives it out to Harden. Dribbles up to the low block. Harden puts up the shot. It rolls in. They will give him the 2 for James Harden. There was contact underneath the hoop off of Harden's drive, but referees said play on through the contact and no call. 2:20 left to go in the third. Vincent with a dribble handoff of the right baseline. Takes the jumper, missed off the back rim. Defensive rebound pulled down by George Niang of Philadelphia. Goes in a break in Miami. Gets called in the reach in at midcourt. 2:15 remaining. It's going to be charged to Dwayne Dedman reaching in at midcourt. What's good, brother? Addison, welcome to the stream of Little Man News Sports. If you guys enjoy basketball, check out his channel. He's got the Jazz Huddle. Hopefully some big stuff happening for your team in the offseason there, brother. Glad to have you back on the channel, man. But check out the Jazz Huddle over on the Tube as he does awesome play-by-play live streams as well. 2 minutes left to go in the third. Harden with the ball. Defended by Hero at the edge of the midcourt logo. Gives it out to the wing. Here's the three on its way. Missed off the back rim by Niang. Miami comes up with a possession. Victor Oladipo takes up the floor. Moves out to his right into the hands to Butler. Butler at the top of the key. Dribbles up to the free throw circle. Bounce pass off the roll down. Adebayo gets the shot blocked down low by DeAndre Jordan. Making a big impact right there. Blocking his second shot of the game. Harden drives. Lost the handle. In the corner. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be a foul assessed to Miami late. It looks like. I think it's on PJ Tucker in the corner. Yeah, let's see this last replay. Harden driving on Tucker. Harden just completely lost control of the ball. Bouncing, it got saved, and then Tucker gets called a late whistle as he got called in the reach-in. So this should be Philadelphia inbound here. Tucker obviously frustrated as he's on the bench area right now about the last foul call. 1:30 left to go in the third. Inbound goes to Philadelphia. Next time around there in the bonus. Harden, top of the key. Dribbles towards his right now. Crossover on Hero, 1-on-1. 5 of the shot clock. Harden, step back. Thinking about it. Makes the extra pass into the hands of Green. Corner three, no good. Just hasn't been their game from three-point range today for Philadelphia. Just 4-24 at 17%. 1:10 left to go in the third. Butler has it the right block. Dribbles out. As we'll have another whistle. Shake Milton gets called in the reach-in. So this will send up Jimmy Butler to the free throw line as he will shoot 2, 1:09 remaining. Simbarache, thanks so much for joining in. Yeah, no Joel Embiid for Philadelphia. So I'm actually shocked that this game is close. Like that is single digits right now. If Butler makes it, it's going to go to 10. But I'm shocked that this game throughout has been close though. At one point, Miami led by 14 in the first quarter. I predicted the Heat to win by 18. 115-97 was my final score prediction. Second free throw is good. Flame Legend, thanks so much for joining in from the Philippines. If you guys are new in the channel, make sure to hit that thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover play-by-play of basketball games, NBA, also college basketball. Second shot was good at the line for Butler. 10-point lead for Miami. Bounce pass at the top. Niang moves it out to the corner. Left baseline, Jimmy Milton moves it outside, and Niang shoots the three. Missed around the rim and out. Rebound gets pulled down by Butler. 45 seconds left to go for the Heat. Miami with the ball. Butler attacks, kick out corner, open three in the air. Oladipo, no good. Just hasn't been anybody's game from three today. Final 30 seconds left to go in the third. Harden drives, attacks down the lane, puts it up and gets fouled. Gotta finish that play if you're James Harden. Clock will stop with 28.6 seconds remaining. It's going to be charged to Dwayne Dedman, who's been in deep foul trouble right out of the gate in this game. Dedman now picks up his 5th personal foul in just 4 total minutes of court time. Compton, welcome back in. 2 shots by Harden. James Harden has been called, has yet to even make a field goal in this third quarter. He's got 12 points, looking for 13. He's got the free throw. Ron, welcome in. I took Miami in this game. Yeah, it's been shocking without Embiid that Philadelphia has kept it close. Second free throw is good. Yeah, they just couldn't match up with the physicality of Giannis and the Bucks. Going to have to figure it out. If they go down to 0-2, it's going to be really tough for the Celtics to come on back. 15 seconds left to go in the third. Hero moves out to the wing. Oladipo. Bounce pass left corner into the hands of Butler. Dribbles towards his right. Butler. Kick out. Corner. Here's a three on its way. Over the rim. No good. Missed by Martin as it goes out of bounds with 3.8 seconds remaining. They're going to put back some more time. 4.6 seconds left to go. Philadelphia will have one last possession here at the end of 3. They bring in Furkan Korkmaz for the final possession for the Sixers. Inbound, loose ball off the fingertips of Maxey. Miami takes a half-court three themselves, and it comes up short. As we close out at the end of 3, 80-72. So 3 quarters now in the books in this one. If you're new in the stream, thanks so much for joining in. Make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe right now. Ring that notification bell as well. So close out at the end of 3. Second chance points been a big key to the Heat's success in this game. Offensive rebound total looks like this. 13-4 in favor of Miami. 37-24 plus 13 in the glass for the Heat. I got Golden State winning that series over Memphis. Antone, welcome in. Yeah, that's an old-timer. Welcome in, McNuggets here on the stream. That's a classic one. Yeah, Tobias Harris has looked really good tonight. He's the top scorer for Philadelphia with 23. He's efficient. 10 of 15 from the floor through 3 quarters for Harris. So Harris is leading the way. James Harden, 16 points now for Harden in 31 minutes. 5 assists with 4 turnovers for Harden. Has to be much more efficient. 5 of 12 from the floor, 2 of 7 from 3 for James Harden. 16 points by Tyrese Maxey. So it's basically been 3 players that's shown up today for Philadelphia. Yeah, just 8 total bench points for Philly. And then Miami's crushing it with the bench points. They got 22. So 22-8 total bench points right now for Miami. Tyler Hero off the bench is 17. Top scorer for the Heat. He's got 20 points with Bam Adebayo along with 9 rebounds. 15 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals by Jimmy Butler. PJ Tucker, Gabe Vincent, both with 10 points. Matisse hasn't played that much today. He didn't really check in that much in the third quarter. He played more in the second quarter for Thibault. Thibault's played 7 minutes so far. George Niang's got 20 minutes. Niang is yet to score. No points, 0 for 5 from the floor. All 5 misses from 3. Maxey has missed all 5 of his 3-point misses. Danny Green is 1 for 5 from 3. James Harden's 2 of 7 from 3. And Tobias Harris is 1 of 3 from 3. They just can't hit a 3 today. They're 4-25 combined. That's 16% for Philadelphia. So Maxey's got 16 right now. Yeah, it's just been Harris, Maxey, and Harden. That's it for Philadelphia, basically. And Harden, he's been struggling. Maxey had a lot of good moments in the second quarter by Maxey. He was one of the keys to get them to the halftime lead. It's just the Heat are just the much more deeper team. I feel like the minutes, as the course of these series games gonna keep on playing out, I feel like the minutes are gonna take its toll. Miami starters in the last series against the Raptors, they were receiving some heavy minutes. on the floor. Back to action for the start of fourth quarter right now is it'll be Philadelphia basketball trailing by 8. Top of the free throw circle, Shake Milton moves it out over to Thibault. Thibault on the floor right now. Thibault, Milton, Maxey, Harris, and Paul Reed, the 5 of the floor currently to start off the fourth for Philadelphia. Inside the key, Harris, lob down low. Reed gets blocked from behind as Oladipo and Caleb Martin were both in there for Miami. Oladipo takes the mid-range shot, floats it up, and he scores. Good for 2. 82-72. Hey, you the legend right there, Jason. Appreciate it, brother. 1 minute through the fourth quarter. Paul Reed hands it off to Maxey. Kicks it out to the corner. 3 on its way. Shake Milton, no good. Missed off the back rim. Offensive rebound controlled over by Paul Reed. Missed the layup, had a good chance. Second chance came down with a rebound. Got it ripped away by Victor Oladipo. Relentless there by Oladipo on the defensive side of the floor, ripping away that rebound as Reed had it for a moment. Hero, bounce pass off the roll down. Bam. Moves it out to the left baseline. Martin on top. Here's a deep range 3. Hero lets it rain. That's good for the triple by Tyler Hero. Puts up the Heat by 13. Showing the range right there. Hero's up to 20. They got to figure it out right now for Miami. Maxey, skip pass, left corner. Thibault will try a 3. Off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Reed, pro hop between 4 defenders. Out to the top, Maxey, another 3. Gets the friendly bounce, that is good. The luck of the bounce for Tyrese Maxey. The Heat are leaving open the Philadelphia three-point shooters because Philly is cold right now. 16% from three-point range as a team. That was a lucky bounce off the offensive rebound with a made 3 by Maxey. Lobbed at the right baseline out of Bio. 9:45 left to go. Bam. Up fakes. Draws contact, and he gets fouled by Paul Reed. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line for Bam Adebayo. Game clock will stop with 9:42. So the minutes definitely, I feel like, going to take its toll in the series right here. Looking at the first playoff series, Tyrese Maxey played a average of 42 minutes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris played around 41 minutes. James Harden played around 40 and a half. Joel Embiid played around 39 in the 6-game series. And then Danny Green averaged around 31 minutes per game. After that, there's a big drop-off between the top 5 players in minutes for Philadelphia. It goes from 31 by Danny Green to 17 by George Niang. 14 minutes played by Matisse Thybulle. 12 by Shake Milton. 10 by Paul Reed, which is receiving a bunch more today. Between him and DeAndre Jordan, which barely played in that 6-game series against Toronto, which he actually started today in this game for DeAndre Jordan. He's played 14 minutes while Paul Reed has played 13, so they've split the minutes together. Both free throws good at the line for Adebayo, 87-75. Here's a floater, drops through by Tobias Harris. He is saving Philadelphia tonight, keeping them in this game as much as possible. 25 on the board now for Harris, 11-16 from the floor. 10-point game, Oladipo passes out to the top into the hands to Hero. 9 minutes left to go to the fourth. Hero dribbles into the key, puts up the shot, around the rim and out, no good. Gets his own rebound back, puts it up second time. That drops through. It's good for 2 by Tyler Hero. Take it over in the fourth quarter right now for number 14 for the Heat. He's flaming. Hero off the bench, a sizzling hot fajita in this game with 22 right now. Tied for the top score between him and Bam, both with 22. Maxey, 5 in the shot clock, dribbles, kicks to the wing, up fake, step back 3 in the air. Off the mark, missed 3 by Niang. Another chance, couldn't get it off in time. That's an air ball turnover. Shot clock violation by Philadelphia. Urmar, welcome to the stream here. $8:28 left to go in the fourth quarter. Hero thinking about another 3, guarded by Big Blue Tyrese Maxey. Big Blue working on Big Blue. Bounce pass down low. Missed the first shot, but a follow. It is good by Caleb Martin for Miami. starting to pull away, tied for the largest lead in the game here for the Heat. 8 minutes left to go in the fourth. Crossover. Harris with 25 looking to add to it. And his pass thrown out of bounds. Turnover by Philadelphia. That's a crusher. You cannot throw that ball out of bounds. Looking for a cutter. Or looks like they were anticipating a cutter instead of a player to kick it out to the corner. And that's exactly what happened, is there was nobody in the corner. 31 points by the bench by the Heat, just 8 by Philadelphia. In game 1 of the series, Hero passes off the roll now. Watch out, Adebayo with a figure roll. He's got the layup. That goes down through for 2 by Bam. Largest lead of the game right here, right now, is the Sixers losing steam. 7:47 left to go in the fourth quarter. Timeout taken on the floor by Doc Rivers. Up by 16 for Miami. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Miami's starting to pull away right now as the depth is really showing it, and I'm not sure how Philadelphia can keep up in the series. I went over a minutes ago about how the numbers as far as the minutes have been just distributed down the line as far as players here. Especially, you could see a big drop off between the starting 5, and then after that, just a big difference in minutes for Philadelphia so far in the postseason, and that's difficult to be able to keep up in the series against the Heat, especially when Embiid's right now out. Ring Collector, welcome back in. Seanson, welcome in. I'm just going to cover this one today. So yeah, just this game tonight. Tomorrow night, I plan on being back for Celtics against Heat. That game's at 7 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. That's 7 a.m. in the Philippines on Wednesday morning. 7 at night Eastern time in the U.S. on a Tuesday tomorrow. For Celtics. Celtics-Bucks. Celtics-Bucks tomorrow. Game 2. As we go throughout the week, later in the week, I'm going to be out quite a bit. This upcoming week, I got 6 games for baseball this upcoming week. I get the honor to be able to call conference tournaments for baseball this upcoming weekend, so I'm going to be taking some time off. Probably Saturday, I got 3, so I'm not going to stream on Saturday. I got 1 game on Friday, so all depends on how much work I get done for Saturday. And then Sunday, got the championships doubleheader, part of a double elimination bracket, so not sure about Friday and Sunday, but I definitely know not Saturday because I'm out all day. Saturday's the big day. I get the triple header. Yeah, I'd go Giannis there. Giannis is just so dominant. Giannis is the best player on the earth right now currently. Miami's just the deeper team. Bench points is just a total mismatch so far. That's 32 bench points by Miami to just 8 by Philadelphia. Hey, thanks so much, Warren. Appreciate it, bud. How we talked about before, there's 4 players for Philadelphia averaging above 39 points per game so far in the playoffs. And then from Miami, they're splitting it further because they're such a deep team that they're splitting these numbers. Jimmy Butler's averaging the most. He's averaging 37 minutes. Adebayo with 31. Kyle Lowry's out tonight. He's averaging around 30. Oladipo around 29.5. Max Strus around 29. Hero averaging 28 off the bench. Tucker averaging 28. Gabe Vincent averaging 25. Duncan Robinson hasn't checked into the game today at all. I remember game 1, he went off against the Hawks in the first round, but he's only averaging around 13 minutes per game. And then for the Sixers, they're just receiving a heavy workload inside the starting 5. Maxey with 42, Harris with 41 minutes, Harden with 40.5, and Embiid was up to around 39 minutes before he went down. And then Danny Green at 31, and then the drop-off after that, it goes from 31 to 17 with George Niang off the bench. So, yeah, that's a big drop-off there between last starter receiving minutes and then Niang, the top bench player receiving minutes. So we get back to action here. 7.5 left to go. 16-point game as the Sixers miss another three. They are just brick city from 3-point range in game 1 of the series tonight. They are now 5 of 29 at 17% from 3. Martin will try a hand at the 3 from Miami. Missed off the back rim. Defensive rebound gets pulled down by Harris. Trying to do everything possible to keep the Sixers at least in this game. Harden has it now at the wing. Skip pass left corner. Intercepted though. Jumping the route by Adebayo. Here comes Bam on the far side of the floor. Bam moves out to Hero. Open 3. He's got it. Bang bang by Tyler Hero. What a game. 96-77. As the whole crowd once again erupts and roars. Tyler Hero, the top scorer of the game with 25 off the bench for Miami. As Doc Rivers burns another timeout. 6:48 left to play, and the Heat are storming here, part of a 16-5 fourth quarter surge. One team's found their rhythm from 3. That's Tyler Hero. Splash, splash. 4 of 5 from 3-point range with 25 on the board. DeAndre Jordan plays for Philadelphia now. So he is with Philly. He didn't get any minutes in that first round playoff series, and tonight he's got 17 minutes today. James Harden with the interception. He's got the same amount of turnovers as assists. 5 total assists by Harden, 5 total turnovers. Has to be so much better than that if he wants to give his team a chance. 16 points in 32 minutes by Harden, just 5 of 12 from the floor, 2 of 7 from 3. With 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 total turnovers. Harden's coming off his best postseason game, one of his best games in a while, in that Game 6 against Toronto. 22.6 boards, 15 assists. And here he is today with 5 assists and 5 turnovers. Michael, thanks so much for joining in here, man. Yeah, great games. Heat starting to get on the roll right now. This could be a quick series, especially if Embiid just doesn't come back. The Heat could very well take the series in 4, considering that the workload is really tough on Philadelphia. Not much as far as bench production here. 34. Yeah, that's now 34-8. Bench points in favor of Miami. Yeah, Duncan Robinson just fell out of the rotation. He had a really good game. I think he had like 8 threes in that first playoff game against the Hawks. And then after that, he just barely played. Because I remember I covered game 2, and I was like, where's Duncan Robinson? He just scored 28 points the game before, and he barely even played in game 2. And after that, it just fell off the map right now. Robinson hasn't played today. Yeah, shocking to see that he's just not, hasn't received any minutes. Not sure for Kyle Lowry. He's dealing with a hamstring injury, so I'm not sure if they're going to have him back for the next game. I think he's like day to day with a hamstring injury, so they're not sure just yet. They're going to take it and see how it goes like day to day. We come back from the timeout, 6:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Harden with the ball, double team, bounce pass top of the key. Danny Green puts the ball back into the hands to Harden. 10 on the shot clock. Harden, step back 3 in the air, top of the key. That is way too long. Off the glass, no good by James Harden. Too strong in the 3-point shots. The rebound goes back to Miami. Top of the key, Hero slides it out to his right. Right baseline dribble, right to the hole, jams it down with a 2-handed flush by Max Strus, soaring up high off the rooftop. 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Oladipo tonight's got 5 points in 21 minutes. Kick out to the wing. Here's a three on its way. Philadelphia stone cold. Colder than the Arctic when it comes to three-point shooting today. Georges Niang misses off the back rim, and Philadelphia is 5 of 31 from three. The Heat are 9 of 34. Philly is 5 of 31. They take another three up the floor, make it 5 of 32. That hits the rim short. Everything they're taking now is a three. Everything's just so predictable. Oladipo shoots the three ball himself. Missed off the glass. Rebound gets pulled by Danny Green. Here goes Philly. Philly in a 4-minute scoring drought. Maxey at the right wing perimeter. Lobs it over right baseline. Double team is Harris. Outside Maxey swings it over around the outside. Niang off to Harden. Harden up fake. Passes off to Maxey. Dribbles. Drives down the lane. Nice blow by. Couldn't finish with a layup though as he ends up flat-footed. Face first with a face plant down right in front of the stanchion. Transition three missed off the back rim by Hero. Had a wide open look. 4:50 left to go in the fourth. Harden crossover at the wing. Harden working on Strus. Moves out to his left. Off the catch three in the air. Missed front rim by Harris. Everything is a three for Philadelphia. They haven't adjusted. Passing off to a cutter. Harris gets that shot blocked by Adebayo. Whistle blows, though, as there was contact in the foul. From behind, they're going to call Caleb Martin on the blocking foul. Ebed, thanks so much for joining in, man. Tomorrow's at Boston for that game. So Milwaukee doesn't host till game number 3. On Saturday, it's Boston who hosts once again tomorrow. Yeah, I think the Celtics in deep, deep trouble if they lose tomorrow. First free throw coming up by Tobias Harris. This one is good. Yeah, I'm thinking that this series has got Phoenix, Denver from 2021 written all over it, based on the first game. I remember when the Suns swept the Nuggets in 4. And that's what we're looking like right now. I'm looking at a complete mismatch, and the complete mismatch that I see, number one, Joel Embiid's not here, but number 2 is a difference between the team's benches right now. The team's benches is completely different. 34-8 in bench points in this game in favor of the Heat. Second free throw is good by, that's by Harris, so it's 98-79. 5 minutes left to go, and a timeout taken on the floor by Miami. So we're under 5 minutes left remaining here. This game been all Heat in the second half. (48-28). The Heat plus 20 in the second half, outscoring Philadelphia. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action here, play-by-play, NBA games, college hoops here on the stream. Hey, thanks so much, Jimmy, for joining in. Lisa, welcome to the channel here. Welcome in from Canada. Hopefully a better game tomorrow. Tomorrow I plan on covering Celtics against Bucks at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Feel free to join in for tomorrow night's stream. Ellie, thanks so much for joining in from the Philippines, watching in. You guys are awesome supporters out in the Philippines. We have 4:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia has been held to 13% shooting in this fourth quarter. They are 2 of 13 from the floor in the fourth. The substitutes are in. Matisse Thybulle, Furkan Korkmaz, Isaiah Joe for Philly, along with Shake Milton, now on the floor for the Sixers. Turnaround, it's good. The right baseline by Korkmaz. And welcome to the stream here. 98-81 with 4 minutes left to go. Right back, that's a bucket by Omar Yurtseven. Coming into the game for the first time today from Turkey. He played college basketball out at Georgetown. was the hit of the NBA Summer League this past season. So Omer Yurtseven gets on the board first time today, and Korkmaz is able to get a shot right back for 2. John, thanks so much for joining in from the Philippines. Sean Grant on the channel, welcome on board. 3:40 left to go in the fourth. 17-point lead for Miami, looking to add to it. 36-12 total bench points. Missed jumper at the free throw circle, no good for Miami. Off the mark. We'll go right back to Philadelphia, though. Korkmaz dribbles up to the elbow, swings it out to the corner. Isaiah Joe pushes it off to Milton. Milton drives, and we got contact in the foul. Shake Milton will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Game clock will stop with 3:20 left to go in the fourth. Willie, thanks so much for joining in once again, man. Glad to have you back on the channel here. It's crazy. Shake Milton, 2 years ago, he was breaking out. Philadelphia thought that he'd be like the next breakout candidate before the bubble. And then here came the bubble, and Shake Milton just never showed up. And after that, Shake Milton really hasn't shown up. He's just dropped in the rotation. Tyrese Maxey overtaking Shake Milton with emergence of Maxey from his arrival. Back from 2021 being drafted. Second free throw is good. From 2020 being drafted. Second year for Tyrese Maxey now. It's just, the years have gone by so quick, from like 19, 20, 21, 22. These years, especially 20 and 21, because those drafts are so close together with the 2 shortened seasons, that those drafts were just like in a blink of an eye by the time they went by. 3 minutes remaining. 15-point lead for Miami. Philadelphia with the ball. Left baseline dribble. Korkmaz circles around the key. Korkmaz puts up the turnaround. Missed off the rim. And knocked out of bounds by the Sixers off of Charles Bassey, the rookie from Western Kentucky. Alex, welcome to the stream. Ooh, I'm not sure. Yeah, that would be a great thing to do. I heard about that today, though. Terrible. They made a run to the NCAA tournament last year for James Madison's softball team. I hope they do something, like in moment of silence to honor her. Missed corner 3 by Victor Oladipo. Today, Victor Oladipo has scored 5 points off the bench in 24 minutes. He's cold today, though. 0 of 5 from 3, 2 of 8 shooting. Little runner. That will drop down by Shake Milton in the final 2 minutes. Before you sign off tonight, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. 13-point game, 2 minutes remaining. Philadelphia trying to inch back closer here. Miami with the ball, attacking the paint, kicking out to the top of the key. Hero makes the extra pass. Martin all alone off the cut. He lays it up and in for 2. 102-87. Oh, that's awesome. You went to WKU. That's awesome there. Mid-range again by Milton. Missed the shot off the front rim. Offensive rebound. Bassey out to the top. It goes. Korkmaz takes the 3 and he hits it. So these are bench players into the game for both of these teams. And the score is getting closer. 1:20 remaining. Miami's going to use more clock if you want to close it out. 10 in the shot clock. Loose ball. Out of bounds. Knocked loose by Milton. It will stay Miami possession with 9 on the shot clock. 1:17 remaining on the game clock. Alexandro, welcome in from the Philippines. Anthony, welcome back in here, brother. Handoff to Hero. Floats it up over the top. Omer Yurtseven has possession. He puts it up and in off the backboard. Everybody getting involved for Miami today. Final minute. Milton. At the top of the key, defended by Martin. Dribbles up. Bounce pass off the roll down. And the bucket is good. For Philadelphia, count it and the foul. Charles Bassey will shoot 1. One minute left to play. Miami just trying to hold on here for the remaining part of this game. Which they should be able to do so, barring any miracle. 1 minute left to go. Charles Bassey, 1 free throw. It's up and it's no good off the front rim. Snatched by Caleb Martin of the Heat. The Heat will slow it down. Hero takes it past midcourt, 15 on the shot clock, 50 seconds left to go. 12-2 record at home in game number 1 under head coach Erik Spoelstra for the Miami Heat. Going to improve to 13-2 in that fashion today, as that is Omer Yurtseven who takes the jumper and drills it down for the 15-footer. 106-92, 30 seconds left to go. Corner 3, couldn't line it up. Goes to the top of the glass, as that will go out of bounds. Yeah, this has been a great season for the Heat. A lot of players ahead of the jump where I would have expected them to be. Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, Omer Yurtseven. These guys are well ahead of where they were thought to be projected. All these undrafted players that make an impact, as it's been a big impact today for the Miami Heat bench. Huge way the Heat have done it today in this game. They're going to take game number 1 of the series for Miami. 42 bench points for Miami. (42-21). They double Philadelphia off the bench. A lot of those bench points for Philly were in garbage time, as this game has gone final. 106-92 in game 1. The Heat win over the Philadelphia 76ers. Miami doubles up Philadelphia 42-21 off the bench. Tyler Hero, the hero for the Heat for game number 1, taken off. A big second half by Tyler Hero. He finishes off the bench with 25 tonight. Drilling down 4 made threes in this game. Bam Adebayo right behind him. Double-double, 24 points, 12 rebounds. 15 points by Jimmy Butler with 9 boards. 10 points each by Gabe Vincent and PJ Tucker. And then for Philadelphia, top scorer Tobias Harris with 27. 19 points by Tyrese Maxey. James Harden really needs to get going, and this is going to be a sweep here by Miami. James Harden, 16 points. 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 turnovers by James Harden tonight. He needs to start having big games, or it's going to be a sweep here in this playoff series by the Heat. No Joel Embiid for the next game either, a Wednesday. Quick turnaround to figure out things for Doc Rivers' crew. Erik Spoelstra's team looking good right now for Miami on their home court. They take it. Game 1, 106-92 over Philadelphia, the final score. Before you guys do sign off tonight, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I plan on being back tomorrow. Celtics versus Bucks, 7 p.m. Eastern time, so feel free to join in tomorrow night. Before I do sign off, gonna sign off here to the channel members. If anybody's interested in becoming a channel member, it's as low as $1.99 per month to do so. Gets you shout out to the end of each and every single one of my live streams. We got Jason, Rajeep, Russell, BP, Greg, Oreo Pudding, Braden, Bino, Mark, Mike, John, Jessica, Ahino Josa, Michael, Woody, Warren, I Am Ghost, Kelly, Arohan, Nicolette, Brian, SG Sports Talk, Isaiah, Bruin, Cody F, Steven, Tristan, Ian, Spaghetti Factory, Happy MT Dude, Mike, and Robin. Thanks so much all for joining in tonight. Big victory by the Heat. They win it. Game 1 in the series. Second round against the Philadelphia 76ers. 106-92 the final score. Thanks so much everyone for joining in. And enjoy the rest of your Monday night, everybody.